Cheers, how you doing? Sipping on a little bit of, this is Sierra Nevada's hazy little thing. We're gonna make, thanks for coming to watching us cooking while drunk. Forgot, I was getting so thirsty. We're gonna make a chickpea curry dish today, with my own little twists and flair and some requests from Elizabeth to change it up. So it's just, I've got a diced onion, I have some garlic, some curry powder, vegetable stock, coconut milk, got some hot sauce and honey, and we're gonna add some red and yellow bell peppers to it as well. All right, so into the pan we're gonna sweat the onions. Two twirls of oil. My pan's already preheated. We're going to let this sweat. We're going to hit it with a little bit of salt. We're going to stir it and we're going to let it sweat for about 3 to 5 minutes. There we go. Got a little bit of color on them now. Going to add in the garlic and the curry powder. And that's getting a little fragrant. Give it a little stir. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit so it doesn't burn. A little fond on the bottom there. I'm going to add 1 cup of vegetable stock. Give that a stir. Scraping up the little bottom, the bits at the bottom for all that flavor.
It smells so good already.
Okay, I'm going to bring this up to a simmer. And then I'm going to add our chickpeas and bell peppers. The reason why I let the bell peppers go last is because if you cook them down, they would just basically dissolve and break apart. So, and I like to have that freshness taste. Once this comes back up to a simmer, we'll move on. Cheers! Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Comment, let me know what you like, what you didn't like. Let me know what you want to see. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. See you in a minute. Welcome back. We got to a simmer. So I have 2 cans of rinsed and drained garbanzo beans. Now this brand is the Bush's brand, and I think I like this brand best. The way it was packed, it was more in a water solution, not in a, you know how when you open a can of beans, it's kind of got that thick liquid. This was a very watery solution, and this is the reduced sodium as well.
It made it easier to rinse, right?
Well, yeah, and I feel like it doesn't have that thick liquid adhering to the beans. And then also, these beans, a lot of times garbanzo beans will have a shell that comes out very easily. And then the other brands, they don't take those shells out. It doesn't do anything, you know, just looks like, you know, like a clear membrane. Our bell peppers go in. Alright, we're going to cook this for 1 minute. Just let them start cooking, and then we're going to add our condensed milk. So, cheers, have a sip, and then we'll be right back. Alright, in goes 1 can of coconut cream. Now when you open up a can of coconut milk or coconut cream, give it a good shake, because a lot of times it'll settle. And at the top part, it will be like, see how like it's much thicker at the top than it is on the bottom. So and that's just natural of it settling. Kind of like oil and vinegar, how it settles. So just give it a little shake, and it'll just loosen right up. Alright, so now we're going to let this come back up to a simmer, now that we added the coconut milk. And we're going to let this simmer for 10 minutes, alright? And then 10 minutes, and then, actually, I almost forgot. Going to add, it needs a little kick. So, a little sweetness by adding a little bit of honey. That was about 1.5 teaspoons. And we're going to add 20 ounces of habanero sauce. Just kidding. Just a little bit of habanero sauce.
Don't overdo it, please.
More?
I think a tiny bit more. Yeah, that's good.
She doesn't like it as hot as I do. There we go. And this is actually a homemade habanero sauce. It's just habaneros, a little bit of onion and garlic and some vinegar. There we go. So we're going to bring this up to a simmer, and then we're going to let this simmer for 10 minutes, and it'll get nice and thickened. On the side, we have here a pot of jasmine rice that Elizabeth already made. Right, and I just capped the lid off that way the steam would escape, and it'll help some of that moisture evaporate. But now that I see the steam is gone, I can just put the lid back on. Alright, so we're going to bring it to a simmer, and we're going to let it go for about 10 minutes. Alright, cheers, don't forget to have a sip. Cheers, welcome back. We're done. It simmered for about 10 minutes. I let it go for about 15 minutes total because I wanted it to thicken up a little more. Nice and creamy and thick, colorful. I have here a little bowl of rice. Just gonna spoon some on and give this a taste. Now if you notice, I didn't add any additional salt or pepper. I don't think it needs pepper, but let me give some to the wife to see how she thinks. Maybe she wants a little more pepper.
Yeah, I'll probably add pepper to my own.
Okay. I think it tastes good without it.
Just because I like pepper though.
You can use a little more hot sauce.
I think it's spicy enough, but the pepper will be a nice tiny.
Over some jasmine rice. So you can make this over basmati rice, white rice. This is jasmine rice. This is really good.
Glad I suggested it.
I would add a little more. I would increase the curry powder maybe to 3 teaspoons instead of 2. The coconut milk is a little strong, but very flavorful. In a lot of dishes, you always have some notes of the coconut milk. Yeah, that's really good. You may not get any. So cheers, thanks for watching. Really easy to do dish. Prep time, 5 minutes. Dicing the onion is the longest part, and opening cans of coconut milk and garbanzos. Now if you use if you make your own garbanzos, which is what I normally do, I'm out of dried beans, that would be roughly 1.5 cups uncooked garbanzos. Once you cook them down, you'll get about 2 cans worth, or you can just do 14 or 16 ounces. No, sorry, 14, that's 28 ounces. That's what's in the can. And once you rinse them off, they probably drop down to about 12 ounces. About 1.5 pounds or so, but use the canned stuff. It's quick, it's easy. All you gotta do is open the can. Alright, cheers, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Alright, cheers, thanks for watching.